All right, so they say that Mondays and Fridays are the hardest days to work out. On Monday because you're recovering from the weekend you've had, and on Friday because, damn it, man, you've got to recover from the week that you've had. So we've got Dr. Fez in studio. He knows a thing or two, maybe three at a push,
like
about fitness. Nothing more than three things about fitness, and hopefully you don't show me anything more than three things because that's just overkill.
Of course. I mean, you're in incredible shape. I can already see it.
As you can see, yes.
So, I mean, do we really need to prove that? No. Let's kind of go basic.
Yes.
I think for everybody at home, we're trying to see how we can make sure our cores are kind of tight, because that's where you get a lot of kind of the movement that happens. And if you have a floppy core, everything else kind of has to suffer.
So if you've got a floppy belly like I do, what happens then?
Well, it's not that floppy. I mean, it's reasonably flat compared to some that I've seen.
Okay, well,
so I'm just going to show you one of the more kind of basic but very, very crucial movements you can do. It's called the plank.
Join in on the action, guys. Do it with us at home.
So we get down on the knees.
Yeah.
And the big thing about a plank is that you can kind of do it, and it's a stationary move, and it doesn't demand too much out of you, and you can progressively get better. So you make sure that your back is nice and flat. You kind of drop that slightly. You feel that pulling at the core a bit more. Now I can already feel it right there. It's strong, it's good, and I mean, you're doing such a good job of it. And now we just kind of do this for about 2 hours. So the entire show is now going to kind of get run from this point.
Hey, Boomer! Boomer is joining us.
Do you want to sit on it?
Are you joining?
This is like a perfect bed for you right here. You can just kind of rest.
Hey, I'm so happy to see Boomer being here, because at least there's someone I'm thinner than.
Perfect. There we go. And then from there, because you're so good at it, I mean, this is effortless for you. You can come up to your hands. And then from there, we're just going to do single leg mountain climbers. Just one of these. 1, 2.
All right.
3.
What does this help with?
4. So this engages your obliques on the side that you're moving it, as well as your abdominal muscles. And if you can kind of see, you've already started warming them up with the plank. And now you're just doing dynamic movements. But it's all progressive, you know? You don't want to overwhelm yourself too quickly.
Other side.
And then other side, you kind of switch it out. You're so good at this, you can do it speaking. I mean, look at you.
It's insane.
And then from there, we're good. We've got the core nice and ready, warmed up. And this is one of my favorite exercises. I want to see if you can do it.
Is this the one that gives you the abs?
This is the one that actually gets the entire body going. It's a plyometric workout. So you start out here on your knees. And then from there, you go into squat and then an explosive jump squat.
Oh, okay. You
go there.
Do one first.
Okay. And then you take it down again.
How many of those would you typically do?
Generally, in one go, probably about 50.
Oh, wow.
And then you kind of go back into plank, mountain climber, another 50. So you kind of do that for about 3 cycles, and that's your warm-up.
And I think for a lot of people, they also think that, like, if you're not going to the gym, then you can't work out. But what you're showing us here is that you can do it at home. These are very easy workout things. I mean, they work, but like they're easy, but you can do them at home as well.
And I love how warm he feels, you know?
Thanks, Boomer. Ooh.
And there's no way you can fall asleep doing this. Hey, Boom. Not at all. No.
It's not gonna happen. Don't sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep.
There you have it.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Look at you.
Welcome back. You're live with Expresso as we come to grips with the defining workouts. And I say defining in the absolute physical sense, the defining workouts of Fez, who's the cover man, the cover lad of men's health. Dude, I'm glad you said earlier in the show. First of all, congrats again.
Thank you. Coming from you, you know.
It's something that you all aspire to as a guy who's in the kind of the fitness space, and we all have to kind of get into good shape, and it's part of our job that you've got to be in that space. You want to kind of strive to the extreme, and every single dude in the business, let's be honest, is like, I do cover men's health.
Everybody.
So that's
I've
awesome,
never
dude.
met anybody who said no. But
I'm gonna keep procrastinating here before we get down to your workout and ask you one more really important question. How much is diet? How much of it? Because it's ridiculous, dude.
It's like, it's 90%. I mean, you know, this is an active man. Like, don't act like you don't know.
I'm going to go eat right now. It's all diet. That's what I'm going to do for our fitness.
But like, especially with something like that, because it's something that's always going to be there. You're always going to reference it. And like, one day I want to show my kids when I'm sitting there a bit overweight. Like, listen, I was kind of in some sort of... Yeah,
Frame it, dude.
I was somewhere there. So I kind of did. I was quite stringent with it. A good 2 weeks beforehand, like I did some kind of dietary modifications. Just come in a little leaner.
And at least you know your body.
Yeah,
you really
exactly.
know your body.
That's
yeah?
that's my big.
So, buddy,
plus.
but let's be honest, you do have to put in a little legwork, okay?
of
A little
course.
every day is leg day. So you're obviously giving us a taste of some of the fitness, your go-tos.
Yes,
So what are we going to do right now?
Actually, because you're somebody who's very fit. I've seen you running. I mean,
say
you got
that.
those guns there. I was thinking maybe you could do a couple of push-ups.
Let's
kind of knock those
Let's
out.
do it. Let's
see,
do it.
See if you can.
So what's the art of a good
of a
push-up,
good
man? What do you
push-up.
need
I
to
think
do
the
and be
biggest
aware
thing is that you want to make sure that you're hitting the right point. So most push-ups are your core, and then you're going to make sure that you're getting your pectoralis major.
You don't have to go out to one hand, just, and it's going to stay like that
Kinda
for
good,
the last
and then you also hit your triceps and a little bit of your biceps. So you want to make sure your back is absolutely straight, your butt is also in line with your back, and then you kind of come down, and then boom, there we go. And you can kind of just knock out 100 of these.
Do the Superman. We had you and
Oh
TJ
yeah,
the Superman.
I mean, there's like there's the clapping ones. We're gonna do that.
What's your most impressive push-up?
Oof. And I feel like if I do it now, I'm gonna land flat
try.
on my face. It's the double clap, and then come down. I can sometimes do 3.
I'll tell you what, if you do that, I'll attempt something that we haven't done in a long time in a martial arts. It's a
I feel like
clap.
this is gonna be
You
an
can do
interesting
it!
one.
You can do it, Fez! Woo! Oh my word! That is insane. All right, so I'm gonna try and.
Okay, here we go. Yes. Okay. Okay. I mean, I feel like now that just like one-upped me. This is why you are the man.
I think every person has like 3 in them. That's about it. Dude, that is awesome. I think what people forget is that to do this, you've got to put in the work
Every day,
and
yeah.
it's not something that just comes. So to get this validation is awesome, dude. So well done for that.
Thank you, bro.
But you're also doing that work on top of being a full-time presenter, on top of being a full-time doctor, training to become a surgeon.
When you say it out loud, it kind of sounds like I should be tired. I kind of just start going, wow.
I got tired just
how do
saying
I-
that, dude. It wasn't the push-ups that made me tired. It was going through your CV, dude.
Yeah, no.
But you inspire a lot of guys out there, so keep it up, dude.
Thank you,
And
man.
you're an awesome guy, bro,
Yeah,
which
love
we
you. I'm actually incorporating that. That's my new. I'm
Just
like
do it,
gonna
man. But
do a
only-
bunch of those.
Only 3, eh?